Hello, and welcome to my channel.
Emma Thompson stepped off the bustling London Underground and emerged into the early evening air. The streets were alive with the sounds of laughter, chatter, and the clinking of glasses from nearby pubs. She couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder and anticipation as she entered the vibrant neighborhood of Covent Garden. Narrow streets lined with charming shops and cafes created a picturesque setting, beckoning her to explore with her camera in hand. As Emma made her way through the crowd, she felt a surge of excitement. This was her first time in London, a city known for its rich history and vibrant culture. She had always been drawn to the beauty of cities, the way they seemed to hold 1,000 stories within their streets. And now, she had the opportunity to capture those stories through her lens. The golden light of the setting sun bathed the cobblestone streets in a warm glow, casting long shadows on the colorful facades of the buildings. Emma couldn't help but be captivated by the sights and sounds around her. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mixed with the tantalizing scent of pastries, enticing her senses. She knew that this neighborhood held endless possibilities for her photography. Emma walked past a row of quaint shops, their windows filled with unique trinkets and vibrant displays. She paused at a shop selling antique cameras, her heart skipping a beat at the sight of the vintage beauties on display. As she admired their intricate designs, she imagined the stories they could tell if only they could speak. Continuing her journey, Emma turned a corner and found herself in a small square filled with street performers. Musicians played lively tunes, their melodies echoing through the narrow alleyways. A crowd had gathered around a young man juggling fire, his skill and precision captivating everyone who watched. Emma couldn't resist capturing the moment, her camera clicking as she immortalized the passion and talent displayed before her. As she continued her stroll, Emma couldn't help but be drawn to the couples scattered throughout the neighborhood. Their love seemed to radiate from within, creating an atmosphere of warmth and tenderness. She captured stolen glances and gentle touches, preserving the magic of these intimate moments forever. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing. As Emma began her twilight stroll through Covent Garden, she immersed herself in the energy of London at dusk. Commuters rushed past her, eager to reach their homes, while tourists soaked in the atmosphere, capturing memories of their own. Emma's keen eye for photography allowed her to capture the vibrant essence of everyday moments, from a street performer's captivating performance to a couple sharing a romantic moment under a street lamp. Along the way, she encountered iconic landmarks like Big Ben and the London Eye, their architectural beauty adding to the enchantment of her journey. The streets were alive with activity as Emma weaved through the crowd. A group of street musicians played a lively tune, their melodies echoing through the narrow alleyways. Emma paused to capture the moment, her camera clicking as she immortalized the passion and talent displayed before her. As she continued her stroll, Emma couldn't help but be drawn to the couples scattered throughout the neighborhood. Their love seemed to radiate from within, creating an atmosphere of warmth and tenderness. She captured stolen glances and gentle touches, preserving the magic of these intimate moments forever. Amidst the hustle and bustle, Emma found moments of reflection. She paused to appreciate the simple joys of life, the laughter of children playing in a nearby park, the aroma of freshly baked goods wafting from a bakery. As she continued her stroll, she pondered her journey as a photographer and her desire to share the beauty she captures with the world. She realized that her photography not only captures the external beauty of a city, but also its soul and the emotions it evokes. Emma found herself drawn to a quiet corner of Covent Garden, away from the bustling crowds. She sat on a bench, her camera resting in her lap, and took a moment to soak in the atmosphere. The soft glow of the streetlights cast a warm ambience, creating a sense of tranquility amidst the chaos. She closed her eyes and let her other senses take over. The distant sound of laughter mingled with the gentle rustling of leaves, creating a symphony of life. Emma smiled as she realized that it was these everyday moments that held the most beauty, the moments that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. In the midst of her introspection, Emma encountered an elderly couple sitting on a bench, reminiscing about their youth in the neighborhood. Their stories added a touch of nostalgia to her walk, reminding her of the timeless nature of cities and the memories they hold. Emma listened intently, capturing their expressions and the love that radiated between them, knowing that these moments were just as important to document as the iconic landmarks. The elderly couple, their wrinkled hands intertwined, sat on the bench as if they were the only two people in the world. Emma approached them cautiously, not wanting to interrupt their conversation. The woman looked up, her eyes twinkling with a mix of joy and sadness. "Excuse me," Emma said softly. "I couldn't help but overhear your stories. They sound so beautiful, like pieces of history." The couple smiled warmly at her, inviting her to join them. The man spoke first, his voice filled with nostalgia. "We've lived in Covent Garden all our lives. This neighborhood holds so many memories for us." Emma's eyes sparkled with curiosity as she asked, "What are some of your favorite memories?" The woman's face lit up as she began to reminisce. "Oh, there are too many to count. We used to come to this very spot when we were young. We'd sit here for hours, talking about our dreams and watching the world go by." The man added, "And this neighborhood was so different back then. The shops were run by families who had been here for generations. The streets were filled with the sounds of children playing and the smell of freshly baked bread." Emma's camera clicked as she captured their expressions, the love and longing etched in their faces. She knew that these moments would be cherished forever, not just by her, but by anyone who had the privilege of seeing them. As Emma reached the end of her stroll, she couldn't help but feel a sense of magic in the air. The city lights shimmered, casting a warm glow on the cobblestone streets. She took a moment to savor the beauty of the scene before her, knowing that this evening walk in London would forever be etched in her memory. With a grateful heart and inspired mind, she felt ready to continue her journey of capturing the essence of different cities, eager to share the wonders she had experienced. Emma stood at the edge of Covent Garden, her camera dangling from her neck. She looked back at the neighborhood, the place that had captured her heart in just a few short hours. The memories she had collected were like treasures, waiting to be shared with the world. As she turned to leave, a sense of gratitude washed over her. She was grateful for the opportunity to explore new places and capture their essence through her photography. She was grateful for the stories she had witnessed, the moments of love and nostalgia that had touched her soul. With a renewed sense of purpose, Emma walked away from Covent Garden, ready to embark on her next adventure. She knew that each city held its own unique beauty, waiting to be discovered and shared. And she was determined to capture it all, the laughter, the love, and the everyday magic that makes life so extraordinary. In the final chapter, the story wraps up by highlighting the importance of embracing the wonder and beauty of everyday moments. Emma's passion for photography and her desire to share her experiences with the world are reiterated, reminding readers of the power of capturing and appreciating the magic that surrounds us. The story concludes with a sense of nostalgia, leaving readers longing to explore the enchantment of their own cities and find their own unique moments to capture and cherish. As Emma continued her journey as a photographer, she carried with her the lessons she had learned in Covent Garden. She understood that beauty could be found in the simplest of moments, a smile shared between strangers, a ray of sunlight breaking through the clouds. It was these everyday moments that held the power to inspire and uplift. With her camera in hand, Emma set out to explore new cities, eager to capture their essence and share it with the world. She knew that each place had its own unique story to tell, and she was determined to be the one to capture it. And so, the story of Emma Thompson, the wandering photographer, continued. With each click of her camera, She celebrated the beauty of the world, one moment at a time. And as readers closed the book, they were left with a sense of wonder and a renewed appreciation for the everyday magic that surrounds us all.